This is about to be good, yo.
We didn't know with it, that's not a government tag.
That is a unofficial tag. Okay. That tag's not even on file.
I see. Yeah. Well, we have to catch up to be able to run it and everything like that, sir.
So I won't blink my blue lights at you next time. I'll let you just sit there. I was just speaking. I'm the police chief in Zebulon.
Well, nice to meet you, sir.
Matt Pope worked for me. Your chief worked for me.
Yes, sir.
YouTube, my gang, my squad, my family, what's going on? How you feeling? I hope all is well. As I always say, y'all know what it means when I come over here in the Birdman hand rub. Frank in the cut, we back with another banger. I'm on a roll, bro. This like my fourth, fifth, sixth video today. I'm putting out content for y'all, bro. Like I said, my only goal is to get better and better and better and better. And y'all like more and more and more, you know what I'm saying? So we all here as a family, kicking it, kicking it, bicking it, licking it, whatever y'all doing. We here. If you like the video, you want to subscribe. So, like my day ones know, my squad, my family know, I'm scrolling through the For You page. If you don't know, if you new here, you know, you YouTube. I scroll through the For You page, or I see some, you know, I do a little detective work here now and then because I gotta find videos, you know what I'm saying? So I'm scrolling through the For You page. I see this. Police chief thought he was above the law. He thought he was better than you, me, and everybody else, and I don't agree with it. So I'm like, ooh, this might be a good one. But I didn't watch it. So we here today. That's what we here to do. What? Kick up, do what you do, get your little snacky or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing to eat. I'm a little hungry. I'm gonna go eat after this, but gotta get the video done first. Like the video. You wanna subscribe? We're gonna hop right into it. No more holding y'all around.
25th, 2022, two unidentified police officers from the Molina Police Department in Molina, Georgia, pulled over Chief Jonathan Hemphill of the nearby Zebulon Police Department. The interaction between the three officers was captured by the body-worn camera of one of the Molina officers.
What are you doing? Here, you go out.
Just say hello. Was that illegal?
No, no, sir. The reason why we're stopping you is because it's a window tint violation.
I blinked my blue lights at you to let you know who I was.
Yes, sir. Well,
Look at him already. This is about to be good, yo.
we didn't know with it, that's not a government tag.
That is a unofficial tag. Okay. That tag's not even on file.
I see. Yeah. Well, we have to catch up to be able to run it and everything like that, sir.
So I won't blink my blue lights at you next time. I'll let you just sit there. I was just speaking. I'm the police chief in Zebulon.
Well, nice to meet you, sir.
Matt Pope worked for me. Your chief worked for me.
Yes, sir. There's no need to get upset.
I'm upset because I spoke to you when I come by, and now you're pulling me over.
After the Molina officer...
Look at him. Look at all the entitlement just bleeding out of his pores. He can't believe he's being pulled over. Now let that happen to me and you, and we come out with all this entitlement. Yeah, you're going to jail, sir. Hands behind your back. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, goofy.
Officers pulled him over. Chief Hemphill got out of his vehicle and approached them before they had even exited
Got
their
out the
cruiser.
car.
Although the universal
Let me hop out
advice
the car
given by law enforcement agencies and civil rights advocates alike is for drivers and passengers to remain in the vehicle unless the officer asks them to exit the vehicle, it is typically not illegal for individuals to exit their vehicles during a traffic stop. However, drivers can be convicted of disobeying a lawful order or a similar offense such as
However, it's going to happen. If you're me, you, or anybody else with no power, no authority, it's going to happen. You're disobeying the police. Like, come on, bro. Let's not act stupid here. Let's not go into the rule book of, oh, yeah, you may. No, bro, you will. Let's be honest.
Resisting or obstructing an officer if an officer orders them to remain in the vehicle and they refuse. As we have discussed before on ATA, the Supreme Court held in the 1977 case of Pennsylvania versus Mims that officers may order a driver to exit a vehicle during a routine traffic stop. And in the 1997 case of Maryland versus Wilson, the court determined that the same was true for passengers. In reaching this decision, the court reasoned that, quote, the touchstone of our analysis under the Fourth Amendment is always the reasonableness in all the circumstances of the particular governmental invasion of a citizen's personal security. And that reasonableness depends on a balance between the public interest and the individual's right to personal security free from arbitrary interference by law officers. Applying this test, the court ultimately concluded that the so-called weighty interest in officer safety outweighed the so-called de minimis intrusion of requiring an individual in a lawfully stopped vehicle to step outside for the duration of the traffic stop. Although the Supreme Court has not determined whether an officer may order an individual to remain in the vehicle during a...
Hey, bro, all this cool and dandy, but let's get back to what we came for, please.
that he voluntarily
Sheesh.
exited, because the concerns for officer safety, and specifically the need for officers to exercise control over individuals encountered during a traffic stop, outweigh the marginal intrusion on the passenger's liberty interest.
Did you have to literally break all that down, bro? You literally just said exactly what we already know. Like, come on now.
Here, while Chief Hemphill did not violate the law by exiting his vehicle, a court would very likely hold that the Molina officers would have been within their constitutional authority to order him to return to it and remain inside.
For
Never
sure.
missed your day in my life.
I understand that.
Why are you being hostile?
Easy.
Exactly.
I don't have to talk to you.
Okay.
Easy. I'm not talking to you.
Why are you being hostile?
I don't have to talk to you. Let me say that. Let you say that. Imagine what would have happened. Instantly, it would have been no more questions. You'd have been in that car or on that pavement.
Are y'all gonna write me a ticket? Are you gonna write me a ticket?
Sir, we're just trying.
I'm the police chief in Devon. Do you wanna write me a
Why are
ticket?
you coming up to me like that? I'm doing my job, right?
What are you stopping for?
I'm stopping you for one. The window tints dark.
I have
Flashing
blue lights in my car.
Okay, you know how many officers have blue lights?
Are you writing me a ticket? Yes or no?
I'm conducting my investigation.
Are you writing me a ticket? I'm fixing to leave.
Do you have your driver's license?
Eee.
I know why you're
I'm fixing to make it a whole lot more. Your boss what?
11:11. I'm out here building, right?
just like anybody else. Pull it over, okay?
Thank you. Just like anybody else, buddy. You not nobody special. But you got that
Molina officers
little too
explained they
slim fitting
pulled
suit
Chief
on.
Hemphill over for having dark window tint and flashing his blue lights. According to section 40-8-73.1 of the Georgia Code, quote, "It shall be unlawful for any person to operate a motor vehicle in this state which has material and glazing applied or affixed to the front windshield, which material and glazing, when so applied or affixed, reduce light transmission through the windshield, or which has material and glazing applied or affixed to the rear windshield
bro.
or the side
Again,
or door."
I'm sure y'all don't want to hear all this. I don't want to hear all this. I'm here for what we here for. None of this.
Not violate state law. However, because the Molina officers had no way of knowing that the vehicle was owned or leased by a local law enforcement agency, and thereby accepted from the prohibition on blue lights, it is also probable that they had sufficient grounds to conduct the traffic stop.
We all know they did. He's just being one of those.
Losersville, registration shown expired, valid insurance, negative 99.
Just. Yeah, sir. As I was explaining.
I don't want to hear anything else from you.
Okay.
You let her do her job.
It doesn't come back to that vehicle.
That's 28 returns, no vehicle found, negative 99.
Okay.
Make sure you're recording.
Yeah. What?
She's about bringing your driver's license
All
back
right.
up.
That's fine.
Yeah. First when we ran the tag, it came back to like a Dodge Ram, so we're just
It's not a
confirming it's
Dodge
not.
Ram.
Yes, sir. We're
It's
just.
a ghost tag.
Yes, sir. We're
You
making.
must
No,
have anything back with that tag.
Yes, sir. Yeah, we're just.
You must have run it wrong. You must have run it wrong because you wouldn't come back to a
No,
Dodge Ram.
we were.
Listen to him, bro. Listen to him. Just because of who he is. Now, if this was any other person, bro, this would have gone a complete other way. I promise you. And we all know that. Like, this ain't even about a color thing, a race thing. Like, this would have gone any other way if this was not who he was. And that's the sad part about America's judicial system. See? Y'all thought I was about to fuck it up, didn't y'all? Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. Hating ass.
They let us know and everything.
So it's still coming back to a Dodge Ram now?
Sir, can I ask why you're so upset?
Is it still coming back to a Dodge Ram
No,
now?
we got
Look
it
at
fixed.
him.
Why are you so upset?
No, you didn't fix it. Is it still coming back to a Dodge Ram right now?
No, it came back 9 on 5.
That's right, because
Okay.
you run it wrong.
Sir,
Somebody run it wrong.
about
Either
to-
you did or they did.
We're about to get the information.
Okay,
and get
I
it
got
back
your
to you.
chief on the phone right now. That's
Yes, sir.
fine.
I
That's fine.
understand.
That's fine.
Can you calm down for us,
No.
please?
I appreciate your service. I appreciate your service.
All right.
I'm just saying, I spoke to you guys. I didn't have to do that. I could have eased on by y'all. I appreciate the job y'all out here doing.
Chief,
I
I'm
spoke
trying to be
y'all.
respectful with you.
I understand
okay?
that. I understand that.
I'm not raising my voice or
I
nothing at
understand
you,
that.
right?
I understand
All
that.
right, let's.
But
man
I'm
to
trying
man,
to
let's
tell
be
you,
respectful to one
the
another,
only
okay?
thing I done wrong was spoke. Y'all never would have pulled me over if I hadn't flicked my blue lights
No,
at you.
sir. No, we were gonna pull you. Actually, Indian, I'm
No,
not
you
gonna
wouldn't.
lie to you. I'm
No,
telling
you
you straight up, okay?
Okay. All right.
But like I said, there's
Go-
people out here impersonating police officers with blue lights.
Or you
and
threw
we've
my
dealt with
or she
them
threw
before.
my license if she is getting them for me.
She'll bring it to you, sir.
Okay, well that's fine.
Listen to him. If she is, get him for me. Listen how he talking to him, bro. Oh my God, he's one of the worst. One of the worst. I wish he'd have did something so they could have threw him in jail, just to humble him a bit, bro. Bring you down a little bit. These is the type of people that just need to be humbled.
I'm just
Bring
trying
it
to.
till you get through.
I'm
Brought
trying
down
to
off his
talk
high
with you.
I
horse.
don't want to talk anymore about it.
Alrighty.
The Molina officer explains that after originally running the plates incorrectly,
ridiculous.
when dispatch ran the plates on the vehicle, it came back as not on file. And Chief Hemphill claims that it's because the vehicle is equipped with an unofficial ghost tag, which means it is not registered. Under Section 40-2-20 of the Georgia Code, quote, every owner of a motor vehicle shall, during the owner's registration period in each year,
Again, we're gonna
register
skip
such
all of this.
vehicle
I
as
don't. I
provided in this
really.
chapter.
You know.
But even if he has, it is important to note that this exception only applies to subsection C of the statute, which is the requirement that the license plate be marked to indicate the government unit operating the vehicle, and does not apply to the requirement that government vehicles be registered. The only potentially applicable exception to the registration requirement that would allow Chief Hemphill to use unregistered ghost plates is for government vehicles that are
Ghost.
engaged in so-called secret investigatory police functions, which are typically outside the scope of a police chief's duties.
Exactly. They were doing their job.
That's very unprofessional.
Very.
Unbelievable. Have a better night.
Snatched it from her.
After running Chief Hemphill's driver's license, the Molina officers returned it to him and allowed him to leave without issuing any citations.
I'd have gave him a ticket.
5 days after the incident, Chief Hemphill broke a digital radio agreement that permitted Molina to use Zebulon's emergency radio channel by blocking Molina from using the frequency, according to Molina Chief Matt Polk. The Molina Police Department is now using the Pike County Sheriff's Office channel for emergency communications. On October 11th, 2022, the city of Zebulon announced that it was launching an independent third-party investigation into Chief Hemphill's conduct. As of the date of writing this episode, the city has not provided any updates regarding the results of this investigation.
Cause ain't nothing finna happen to him. We already know that. Ain't nothing finna happen. He can be this. I gotta choose my words very carefully because we're on YouTube. You know how YouTube like to be. They'll take this video down for anything. So I gotta be careful. But he's one of those, and he needs to be humbled a little bit. Spend a couple days in jail.
Chief Hemphill is still listed as the police chief on the
Course
city
he
of
is.
Zebulon's website.
He's gonna stay that way.
Overall, the Molina officers get an A for demonstrating professional and respectful demeanors throughout the encounter, despite receiving a significant amount of disrespect from Chief Hemphill, refusing to give Chief Hemphill any special treatment based on his status, and
Exactly.
making a lawful traffic stop based on the information available to
As
them
it
at the
should
time of the
be,
stop.
time
While
and
the
time
vehicle's
again.
window tint and blue lights did not appear to be in violation of the law, a court would likely uphold the stop as reasonable because the vehicle was equipped with regular license plates. Additionally, although Chief Hemphill's use of ghost tags was potentially an abuse, this possible violation was far beyond the scope of the Molina's officers' duties, and I commend the officers for maintaining their composure in the face of criticism from a senior officer at a neighboring department and conducting an efficient investigation. Chief Hemphill gets a C- for maintaining a
What?
hostile
C-. Give him a double F, a triple F, quadruple Z. C-. He was a complete a-hole.
and disrespectful demeanor in his interactions with the Molina officers, potentially misusing ghost plates on a non-undercover vehicle, and retaliating against the entire Molina Police Department by revoking their access to Zebulon's emergency radio channel. Throughout the
Yeah.
encounter, Chief
Abuse
Hemphill's
of
actions
power.
demonstrated that he seems to believe he is, at least in some ways, above the law. And
course.
while I cannot say for certain that the vehicle Chief Hemphill was driving did not qualify to be unregistered due to its involvement in so-called secret investigatory police functions, it seems highly unlikely that a police chief would be involved in these types of undercover operations. While there are certainly more
wouldn't be.
serious instances of police corruption in the world, properly registering the plates would, at the very least, prevent misunderstandings like this one from occurring in the future. Let us know if
Hey, man. He's one of those, he needs to be dropped down a little bit, you know what I'm saying? I don't understand why when people get power, it's something about the human brain. I can't talk tonight, yo. It's been a long one. The human brain and human beings. Like, we get a little bit of power and it's just like, we think we're above certain things. And it's like, bro, you need to be brought down a little bit. Everybody needs to be humbled. Everybody gets humbled. I even get off my rocker a little bit, but someone always gonna come to humble you, and he needs that lesson. Anywho, we are at the end of the video. If you like the video, like the video. You want to subscribe, I love y'all. Don't be like him. Don't be spreading hate and being all negative all the time, bro. You ain't gonna get nothing out of that but more negativity. And we don't want that for you or your life or your kids or your mom or your wife. You know, we don't want that shit. Don't spread that around. Positive vibes only. I love y'all. Thank y'all for watching the video.